Hello and welcome back to Byron's Adventures. Now you can see right here we're in our inventory, and there's a very good reason for that. I have been doing a couple of auto-resolve battles against looters, against some minor lords, and I'm talking about lords that have about 40-50 units. Very easy victories there. Now you can see that we have 29 wounded people, but that's not a big deal. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get some of my children prepared for taking over our faction. And I'm not entirely sure when death will come to Byron, because I have actually just received a message. I don't know how to read the log any further back than when it's currently on the screen. I tried looking in the encyclopedia, and that doesn't seem to give me any additional information about it. But basically, someone's died. Someone has died from old age in the game somewhere, and I don't know where that is. So I decided, okay, I'm going to have a look at Byron's age. You know how old he is? He's 57. Yeah, he's 57. That means he's 13 years younger than I am in real life. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? Anyway, we are going to try and equip his children with some nice stuff. So we're just going to give him... Wow, Barney looks completely different now. That is hilarious. Okay, so we'll give Barney something. Barnabas, of course, is... he's literally wearing... What? Southern moccasins. Okay, yeah, certainly not something that should be something for a king's son. Do we agree? Yes, I think we should. Anyway, what we're going to do... we're going to equip some stuff here. We're going to give him a bow and one-handed. Actually, you know what? I'd like to give him a spear instead of a one-handed. I feel like a one-handed is going to be absolutely pointless for him. So we're just going to give him a spear. And then we'll do auto-equip. Boom. There you go. He's going to look pretty decent there. And then we have Komar here, who could definitely use some new arrows. And then we have Byron once again. Now, what I have been attempting to do is, as I said, I've been attempting to equip people. And I've been attempting to get them ready for inevitably taking over from Byron when he dies. It's going to be very, very sad, in my opinion. By the way, this is the guy that I took prisoner by doing that auto-resolve battle. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of recruits with me. There's Barney and there's Barnabas. Now, what I'm going to do is I do need to find where Bruce is, by the way, because Bruce is running around somewhere. He's doing a fantastic job raiding and everything. And actually, I just want to show you something real quick. I want to show you their stats and things like that. So, oh yeah, I just got 125 in stewardship as well. So villages you own grow at double rate, or food consumption has been reduced by 20%. Personally, I don't care about the food consumption. I'd rather have villages growing faster. I think that's personally much more fun. I don't know how old Yana is now, but she's still the governor at our old castle. Here's Yara. Yara is, of course, a prisoner at Lagata, and I don't know what to do there, because I don't really want to go over there and try and take it. It is just so far away. So I'm hopeful that what we'll be able to do is, if we can, maybe do kind of a ransom deal or something like that, and we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm thinking we're probably going to go for some additional cunning here for Barney. And we'll get him a little bit more in something else. I don't know, stewardship, I suppose. And that's going to be good for him. This is, as you can see, what Barnabas is currently doing. And this is Bruce. Now, you can see here that Bruce quite clearly is amazing. He is an utter beast. He has literally 15 attribute points and 15 focus points available. Unfortunately, because he's not in my party, I won't be able to do anything with him at the moment. There's Yana as well. Of course, I don't have Yana with me either, so I won't be able to do anything with her at this point. But I'm hopeful that we will be able to soon. So let's see what I can do about this. Does anyone else have anything? Badur? No. Komar? No, that's absolutely fine. Sophia? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so we have Sulatha, who has actually advanced. She's using polearms as well, so I guess we'll give her another point in polearms and a little bit more in cunning. And that is back to Byron. Okay, so that is fine. Yeah, so basically, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Atrion Castle. Yana is staying there as the governor. I'm going to go to Atrion Castle and I'm going to get her out. And we're going to make all of these guys into vassals. I will be getting Bruce, Barney, Barnabas, and Yana as vassals. And Yara, when she escapes, or if we can trade for her, we will be making her into a vassal as well. She is the eldest after all. I'm actually kind of sad that she's there, but I can't really do much about it, as I've said. So let's see if I can make Barney a vassal here. So how do I do that? I have a proposal that may benefit us both. So no, this is not going to work. Yeah, that's a little bit problematic. I did install the rulership mod, and the rulership mod allows you to make your companions into vassals, and I'm not entirely sure how that works. So let me just see if I can find out. Alright, so I've actually just figured it out by looking at the download page. Yeah, isn't it amazing how a download page for a mod actually provides you with additional information? Yeah, probably a good idea for me to read that, just to remind myself. But anyway, yeah, bad news. Pretty bad news, actually. I can't make my children vassals with the rulership mod. I can only make actual companions. So I'm talking about Sophia, Sulatha, Bidal, and Komar. They are the only ones that can become vassals. Barney cannot, Barnabas cannot, and the other people cannot. So you can see here that basically you can just say about your position in the clan, quick question, so on and so forth. You can't do anything with them. However, what you can do is things like this. You can speak to Sulatha, and then as you can see, I wish to make you my vassal and bestow Atrion Castle as your fief. And that's it. So I'm very, very disappointed by that. I feel like it would be really cool if we could also have children as vassals, considering they are actually above the age of 20 now. It kind of makes sense for them to have their own fief, but unfortunately I won't be able to do that. So I'm going to make Sulatha a vassal here, and as you can see, we actually did have to pay 50,000. That is the cost for making a vassal with the rulership mod. And she also then becomes her own clan. So she has her own clan within the kingdom, and as you can see, there she is. It's pretty cool in my opinion. I love it. I think it's a very, very nice thing to have. And that means that I actually wonder what she can do with this. I actually wonder whether she can become, I don't know, whether she can marry and whether she can have children and stuff like that. I don't actually know whether that is possible, which I think would be very cool. If it is possible, then that would be nice. But I guess the best thing that I can do with Bruce, Barnabas, and Barney is just create parties with them and then just have them level up that way. So that's, I suppose, what we're going to do. I probably won't be giving anything to any of them with the exception of like 10 nomads or something like that, because I don't really want to make my army too weak. I know this seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? It seems like I'm just like, okay, see ya, and then just chucking him out into the cold. That's actually not what I'm intending here. I actually wanted him to have his very own fief, but obviously that didn't really work out in our favor. So what I am going to do is, now that we have all these guys ready to go, we're just going to make them into parties, as I said. And then I'm going to go over here. I think this is Bruce right here. Yeah, Bruce is right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and speak to him. Hopefully, not entirely sure. Oh, there we go. She's raiding that. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So, yeah. So we are going to speak to Bruce. And what we're going to do is we're going to level him up. As you can see, he's actually laying in a pursuit course for, well, all kinds of things going on. Oh, hello. Why does this guy want to speak to me? What could you offer for your freedom? Okay, you can offer me money. I'm not a big fan of this. I don't really care so much about the money. I really wish that they would have some kind of fief or something, but, oh well, I don't really mind. He's a Vlandian. I don't really need to worry about Vlandians. I'm not actually going to help Bruce here, because I think he can pretty easily handle it himself, but I would like to speak to him after the fact. What we're also going to do is I'm going to head on over to I'm actually unsure where to head on over to be honest, because I want to give... I'm going to get Yana. I'm going to go and get our wife. And she's not going to be the governor here anymore. I feel like it's kind of pointless considering we have moved on to all these other areas here. And I will give Sestadheim Castle to someone else. I'll give that to Bidal or something. And then he can show us how effective he is at being a vassal. let's hope he's a little bit better at being a vassal than he is at being a member of a party or something like that. There's Sulatha. She's got 71 units. What is she actually running around with right now? Wow. Okay, don't mess with her. She's got some really, really good units from what I can see. So that's actually kind of impressive. Okay, so let me actually just take a quick look here. I have leveled up my charm skill now, amazingly enough. Increased relationship game with the same gender. I think that's probably got what we're going to do because we are no doubt going to be interacting with more male lords than we are female lords. So let's have a look. 30% chance to negate relationship penalty from kingdom decisions, or 10 more influence by winning tournaments. Okay, so here's the thing. Again, this is another one of those times where I am just questioning everything that I know about these traits, because why would you place a trait like this at this level? Because personally, I feel like this would be a really, really good thing to have down here at like rank 50 or something like that. But for 125, I think that's a bit late, because you're not really going to be doing many tournaments around this time, at least in my opinion. But anyway, let's go and speak to Bruce. Hopefully we'll be able to get his skills to level up without having to disband his party. I really don't want to disband his party at the moment. So let's have a look. I don't think I can. That is actually going to be kind of harsh. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do... I don't really want to take all of these from him, but I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Bidal all the way down here, and then he's going to be like the break in our party so that I know exactly how many units Bruce actually had in his party. So what I'm then going to tell him... Oh, I just stole all his units. That's pretty awful, isn't it? Yeah, but don't worry, because we're just going to be telling him now to disband, and he will go into a nearby garrison. I'm hopeful that he'll go to Sestadheim Castle. I'm going to stay with him for the moment because I don't want him to get murdered. Why is he moving so slowly? This is... Yeah, he's going to Sestadheim Castle, I believe. But, yeah, what's actually happening with this guy? Is he really sad now? I think he's really sad. I feel bad, you know, about taking all his stuff. But we're going to give it back to him. You know, it's not a case of just taking his stuff for no reason, you know. We're wanting just to make him into even more of a beast than what he was before. So, and this also gives me an opportunity to, of course, go over to Yana and actually get her out of here. So let's take her back. She's probably going to get pregnant super fast now as well. And we've just had twins, so it's probably not going to be too good for us to have her in the party for too long, but we'll see. So he's going to go into Sestadheim Castle, and then we'll get him back out. There we go. And then we'll take him back into the party. There we go. Nice. Okay. So let's speak to him. Did Yana level up as well, by the way? I think she might have, but it's unlikely. Yeah, it is completely unlikely. Okay, so there's Barney, Barnabas, Bruce. Okay, so yeah, look at Bruce. He is just an utter beast. Wow, I'm actually very, very impressed by him. He has done such a good job. He really has. +1 influence as a vassal. Well, technically, he is a vassal if he is a member of a party, as far as I'm aware. Settlement grows, needed to summon vassals for war. I don't think he's going to be doing that, so I'll just take Nara's settlement instead. Bonus healing rate when mobile. Yeah, when mobile, that's probably pretty good. 1 step ahead doesn't really apply to him. 10% faster village raids, pretty good as well. Let's give him some roguery. He really is very good at raiding villages and everything. Let's give him some more endurance. Just look at how crazy this guy actually is. He has so many skill points. He already has maxed out a whole bunch of them. And I don't even know what to do with him, to be honest. He's so powerful. He seems extremely powerful to me. Let's give him some more leadership. Why not? Let's give him some more stewardship. Let's give him some more of this medicine. I mean, really, it is crazy. So let's give him another couple of points in endurance. Does he have anything else that I need to level up? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Yana, we can't do anything with at the moment. She's not with us currently. And there is someone else that is missing one trait. I don't know whether I really care about them so much. Oh, it's Sophia, actually. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be pretty good for her. And there we have it. Okay, that's great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into our inventory real quick, and we're going to have a look at Bruce, because as you can see, he could definitely use an upgrade or two. Very nice. And now we'll go over to our party screen, and we'll be creating Bruce as his party. And then we're going to be transferring all his units back, which is exactly what we should do. You know, that's the honorable thing to do, because I don't want to steal all his stuff. He has worked very hard for all of this, and I think it would be a travesty for me to steal all of it. So we will be giving absolutely everything back to him, and he is going to murder. He is absolutely going to murder everything in sight. Can't wait to see it. Really can't. Yana's going to be back up with us, and there we go. All right. So here we are, and what I would like to do is I would like to show you the encyclopedia, because I would like to show you the Bertil clan and how old everyone is at the moment. Wait a minute, I went way past. Bertil, there we go. Okay, so Yana is obviously our wife. She's 48. Yara is 26. Barney is 23. Barnabas is 23. Bruce is 20, so he's actually the youngest, apart from Yana, who is 17. And then, of course, we have all babies. And then otherwise, we just have a couple of other people who are going to become vassals. He's 31. He's 51. Peder is 51. We might not make him into a vassal because he might die. Sophia is actually 44, which is... it's not looking particularly good. But yeah, as you can see, Byron is 57. And yeah, it's getting to a point where I think he might end up dying soon, which is not exactly great. Okay, so now that we're close to Sestadheim Castle, what I'm going to do is I will take some units out of the garrison here, because these are the units that I have actually recruited myself. And personally, I would like to take them for my own means, and not for some random to have them in their garrison for a very long period of time. So I'm just going to literally take all of the people that I can, and I'm going to leave the rest. I don't think I really want anything else here, so we're just going to do that. And I think Bidal or Komar might actually be, yeah, I mean, he might be pretty good, you know. Yeah, Bidal, why not? Because he's the golden. So there we go. He can be Sestadheim. And the Lord there, that seems pretty good. And there you go. So he's got 80 units, and he's got some really good ones to start off with as well. Imperial Cataphracts and so on and so forth. Okay, so those guys can go off and do stuff. Okay, there we go. Phew. I was thinking to myself, oh, they're not doing anything. Are they broken, you know? Didn't really want them to be broken, thank you. That would have been pretty awful. Okay, so otherwise, my charm skill has leveled up. 30% chance to negate relationship penalty. That's what I'll take. What else can I go for here? The next level at 150 is going to give me Town Governor has a 10% chance to get one relation with a random notable per day while continuous projects are active, or for every project completed, increase notable relations with the owner by 1. Okay, personally I'm not really caring about that too much. Now Barnabas and the rest of our parties that we've created are going to be gaining levels like no one's business. They are really going to be gaining massive amounts of experience, because every single time they go into a battle, they're going to be leveling up their skills really fast. That was the main reason why I wanted to get to Bruce and actually, you know, get him some level ups, because he is going to be so much more effective now. Really effective. Okay, so hello. We have an army here. Wow, they've actually got some pretty decent units. There's only 2 of them in this army, and they're actually kind of, as you can see, quite powerful. So we'll see what we can do here. Now, I'm hopeful that because we're not actually running with a pure horse archer army anymore, I know, I'm disappointed as well about that, but that's basically all I can do at this point, you know, because I'm trying to level up my nomads, I'm trying to level up all of the recruits and everything, and also trying to, of course, keep the Western Empire as subdued as possible, because if we don't do that, they're going to, well, do some damage, and that's an understatement. So I'd very much appreciate not having that happen. And, oh, I might get to 250 riding skill at some point. That might be nice. Oh, there's a nice hit in the shoulder, though. Okay, a little bit of extra damage there. Not bad. In the arm. Oh, nice, nice. That was a neck shot. Neck is basically as damaging as head, so pretty happy with that. I'd like to kill that guy if at all possible. Yes, come on now. Get him. Get him. Is that a cataphract? I think that's a cataphract unit, actually, because I always mistake these guys for actual leaders of the enemy army, because I think to myself, he's got a cloak. You know, anyone that's got a cloak has got to be someone important. I don't know why I think that, but, you know, it looks very grand, you know? It looks very grand. It looks like exactly what a commander would wear, but no, Imperial cataphracts. And these guys are the friends that we have to deal with here as well. Go on, take them down. There we go, nice. Okay, so we are going to be taking quite a bit of casualties in this particular battle, but that is to be expected, of course, because we do have a lot of low-tier units as well among us. I'm going to get absolutely massacred running into this archery line because I'm not keeping up my speed that much, but thankfully I was able to get out of there without suffering too many casualties. I actually wonder whether medicinal skill actually makes it harder for the enemy to actually kill your units, you know, like landing killing blows, landing fatalistic blows, because if it does reduce that, then I think that medicinal skill is probably one of the most powerful skills you can take, because being able to lose, I don't know, 20 out of 100 instead of losing 80 out of 100, then obviously it makes a huge difference to your training retention. Anytime you're able to retain your training, that is a massive boost to your power as an army, as a faction, as a vassal, whatever it may be. It really makes a huge difference. As you can see, we lost 15 units. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, because we did get 20k gold for taking these guys prisoner. And I am going to be placing them in Argoron's prisoner's keep, prisoner hold, or whatever you want to say. And I'm going to take all these. I like taking all of the loot, because if I take all the loot, I can basically sell it for an insane amount of cash, and that's exactly what I like. Alright, so I am actually a bit disappointed that I'm not able to make any of my children vassals, but I suppose when Byron dies, which might very well be relatively soon, I don't know what the average age is of people that end up dying, because as I said before, I didn't really see clearly the message that popped up beforehand. Oh, speaking of death, avoid death for one time when terminally sick, or heroes in your party have a 50% lower chance of dying in battle. Right. So I'm actually wondering whether my children can indeed die in battle, because I do have death enabled. Do bear that in mind. I have death enabled, which basically means that anytime they suffer a fatal blow or you know, being knocked unconscious or whatever, they have a percentage chance. I don't know how much of a percentage chance, but they have a chance of dying, actually dying, and being removed from the game at that point. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that feature is fully implemented, because I haven't actually seen that happen in a battle yet. But personally, I don't think I'm going to get terminally sick. I mean, I might. I mean, I don't know Byron. I don't know. Maybe he will. But I'm going to go for the party skill, because I don't want my children to die, if at all possible. I would much prefer for them not to die, and I don't mind if Byron, you know, ends up, you know, biting the dust, so to speak. You know, I don't mind that. If that's going to happen, then that's going to happen, you know. And we're in a bit of a bind here, because I don't really want to fight again, but we are no doubt going to have a bit of an issue here with the enemy that is coming at us right now. As you can see, they have 225 units. How many are recruits? 62 only. Ah, I see. Oh dear. Yes. Okay, so the Crusades want to fight us again. Now, as I've said before, I would very much like to eliminate them as best I can, but now here's the thing. I kind of have a situation on our hands. I really don't want to be trying to, well, deal with two factions at the same time. That's basically it. Okay, so let's see how much he's willing to give. Is he literally willing to give? Wow, he's willing to give me 720,000? No. 600? Yeah, 681? Any more than that? Yeah, 690. He's willing to give me 690, so I'm going to... There we go. Okay, so he's going to give me 690,000 dinars for me to be able to release him. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. That is perfectly fine with me. Now, what we're going to do... Oh, apparently more people. Apparently more people want to speak to me about their freedom. Okay, so she only has 20,000. I will take all of your money, and you can go. Sure. Don't really mind, because... she's from Blandia. But yeah, this is a pretty bad situation to be in because, as I've said, I would love to be able to eliminate the Western Empire. I mean, it's unlikely that I'll eliminate them, but as it stands right now, they have such small amounts of vassals on the world map that it's very unlikely they're going to be able to do much. Let me actually just see here real quick. Who's actually wounded? Hired blades, Imperial legionaries, and a variety of other units, but nothing too bad. But as you can see, I only have 22 heavy horse archers at the moment. And you know why that is? Yeah, because I haven't been able to get a huge amount of war horses, and that's making things very difficult for me. But I guess what I'm going to do is I will run away like the brave person that I am. And we will see if I can... Who's that over there? Desporion. I'd like to take him prisoner again. And Mina, I'd like to take her as well prisoner. So that would be nice. Okay, so they're actually running out of... They actually have a problem with food at the moment, which is really, really good. There's Sulatha over there. Yeah, so they have a problem with food, which means that they will eventually be... many less power levels than we are. Now we got to be a bit careful here though, because I have to be worried about the Crusade at the same time. What? Bidal? Why is he like this? I just really want to ask. Why is he like this? He literally just got himself taken prisoner. I have no idea why he did that, because here's the thing. I gave him 80 units. He actually just gained 80 units for free when he was, made a vassal. But the point is that he's been given these units and then he just throws it away by dying really stupidly. But okay. Bidal, why do you do this? I really don't know. Oh well, Mina wants to fight us apparently. And it seems like they're not having issues. Are they having issues with starvation? Yeah, it seems like they are having a couple of issues with it. Not a massive amount though. Okay, so I'm actually going to corner her at the moment, because as you can see, she's actually split off from the main army, which is perfect, because now we will be able to do some wonders. Oh yes. Bear in mind, look at Barney. Look at Barney. He's gaining a massive amount in medicine right there. Really quite crazy. And I'm actually surprised that she is outrunning me right now, because we are running faster than her. She actually has less speed than we do, but for some reason she's able to escape pretty nicely. All right, so I'm actually not sure what to do about the Crusade at the moment. I'm thinking to myself that I will just make peace with them again, or I will try to persuade them to join us. I know a bunch of people have been saying to me, hey, you should probably try and persuade the vassals to join you and stuff like that, but whenever I have attempted that, it's such a small chance. It just doesn't seem worth the time for me, but I'm gonna try it. and we'll see if we can make some of the Kurgits potentially, or how should we say, some of the Khuzait actually attempt to join us right there. And that could be quite fun. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm just going to get up my... Oh, are you serious? That was a lot of damage, wasn't it? That was very, very damaging indeed. Okay, come on now. Let's see if we can do some more damage here. These guys are literally just going to get scattered to the wind at this point. I mean, really. Oh, what? Did you see that? That was absolutely hilarious. It was just like, oh, the guy's not there anymore. Yeah, but thankfully Yana is now actually increasing her skills as well now, which is really good because obviously before she's just been a governor for a huge amount of time and hasn't really had the opportunity to really do any battling. So it's really nice that she's actually able to do that now, because if we do have any additional children, then of course they're going to take after us, and being able to have additional skills, you know, to pay the bills is going to be really, really important. But there you go. We defeated Mina. She is probably going to be able to get taken prisoner by us. Yep, there we go. And we will do that. All right. I won't be taking any prisoners either. Okay, so I will take all of the loot, as is my custom at this point. And now... Oh, who's that? That's Gyarios. Did I let him go? I don't think I did, but I think he was actually... Wait a minute. Oh, there's Vidar as well. He's moving way too fast for us. He's moving 0.2 faster than I am, so it's unlikely that I'll be able to catch him. There is actually something going on here, though. Is it me? No, it's not Byron. Someone has a... there we go, Yana. Okay, enemy archers start with -2 morale. Enemy infantry start... Yep, enemy infantry start with -2 morale. That's going to be very good for us. And then I think we're probably going to fight Gyarios. I think that sounds like a good idea to me. I don't know who the Khuzait are also at war against. That's the thing. I should probably have a look. Shouldn't I? No, I don't want to look at this. I want to look at kingdoms. Okay. They're not at war against anyone else, by the looks of things. So... Oh, this guy's actually younger than us? Monchug is actually younger than Byron? I can't believe that. Huh. Well, that's not particularly good, is it? No, that is not particularly good. Alright, well, we're just going to be dealing with this guy. And he's going to be easy enough, isn't he? He's going to be very much easy enough. And... I guess we are just going to charge in once again. We're just going to literally just charge in every single time, because what we're going to do is we're going to weaken them up with a bunch of horse archers and cavalry and so on. And then all of our infantry and crossbowmen will join the fray a little bit later on. And hopefully, as a result of them being quite a bit more weakened... Look at that. Look at that damage. That's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm going to get out my bow here. No, that was... What was that? What was that, Byron? Come on now. I know you're getting old, but still. You've got to hit them, at least a little bit. There we go. Oh, so much damage. So much damage coming in. It's such a cool sound as well when the horse archers start firing at the same time, and you can just hear the through the air. It's just really cool. And I'm hopeful that we'll actually start hitting some stuff. That would be nice, wouldn't it? There we go. Yes. Nice. Okay, come on, Byron. I know your eyesight is getting bad now, but it's about time that you actually start, you know, hitting some people with you. There we go. That's a little bit better. Thank you. I was thinking to myself, is he going to hit something? Yeah. Yeah, well, this is an absolute bloodbath, as you can see, because they have literally just put themselves in this kind of corner here. And this really makes a very, very simple situation for us. It's just so simple to eliminate them at this point. And there we go. Nice. Okay, good one. Oh, we need 100. Oh, look at that. We're only one away from getting 175 in polearms. I wonder whether I can get that in this battle. No way. No. That's it. 21 renown as well for us. And I will be taking him prisoner once again, just literally because. But what's cool is that eventually these people are going to be offering ransoms, and hopefully fiefs will... That's the thing. I don't know whether fiefs will be in the deal because I don't have the wonderful trade skill that... yes, I would definitely like to get Yara back. So release Yara. What should I... I will just pay money, I think. Because I can easily do... Wow, look at that. She's really cheap. What? Okay. 4,500? Are you serious? I think that's a bit... I think that's a bit cheap, to be honest, for her. But okay. I guess if he's happy with taking that money, then I guess how can I stop him, you know? Yeah, but yeah, that's the point. I don't know whether I will be able to deal with fiefs in ransoms, because it might very well be that you need that trade skill to make that work. Everything has a price. That's the trade skill I'm talking about. So who knows? But otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.